Hello, travelers, and welcome back to the Riverstan Airport. We are making some progress, even though nothing looks too different. Well, we do have a baggage claim area since the last episode, and in addition to that, if you come up a little further, we have our ticketing kind of worked out, and I was thinking about what I was doing downstairs, and I'd like to get right back to finishing up our baggage claim area, right? We're still working on this. And I was thinking about this, and I think what I wasn't doing is putting in another hub, right? Like, I think I was being a little bit too stingy with the hubs and realizing that this is only $2,500. So they're really not that expensive to put in another hub somewhere. Now, what I was wondering is where do we put in a hub for here? And I'm thinking, well, we got a nice space here for... Well, let's go upstairs. Sorry. Let's go upstairs. So if we put in another like hangar over here, say, right, we could put in another one of these things over here to handle these. So like if we just went like right down below here somewhere, I think that would work out to cover here and here. And I don't think we would have too many producers. I'll find out and learn as we go along, and hopefully you'll learn with me, right? So what I would like to do is thinking about maybe just so we can do it without too much hubbubaloo, right? Like if we put it about here, I think that would probably be a pretty good place. I could see the outline of the terminal there, right? So we might even be able to put it right here, or we could put it out in the middle there, right? If I left it like about this ballpark, all right? So we'll put in another hub there, and then that means what we want to do is dismantle all of this up until that point, right? And then we can take our two-way conveyor and turn it into there once we get done. Now let's go up to like 5 times speed. Things up in the airport, I assume, are doing okay. Let's see how we're doing. Yeah, these things just take a little while. And then I did come down at one point, I think this was in the last episode, but I like transferred where our other hubs might be, or our other baggage claim areas. So if we go back up, and I kind of added another one just for the sake of it. And part of the reason that I did that was if we come over here, right, we have the possible plan. Let's go back to planning, right? Like in this general area, we would put another hub. And then what I'm thinking of is we could connect that one via another one down. Wow, you know what though? We might never do this, but let's just put this in, and maybe I swung that too wide, right? We don't need to go, right? This is just for concept purposes, right? Like, so we could get to, if we decided to, well, yeah, you know what, we could either that or we could put it off of this one, but yeah, maybe this is the better way to go, right? Like, so there's where we could purchase the next land parcel. So if we put our extra large gates in here, we could have another one come up to here, if that makes sense. And then, so that's why I put this one in. Make sure we go far south enough with this conveyor if we ever build it, right? Just for kind of like future planning. And then when it comes to this, I'm not sure that we need these extra conveyors. I might even just try to build, you know, like over here. Like, can we just tee off of this one? I'm not sure if it's going to let us do that, or am I being too cheap and I just need to put in, like, we can connect one of these up, right? Like, so this one would go this way. Or do we just... Yeah, that's another question. Do we try to put the second hub down here and make, like, a chain of them? That might be better in the long run, now that I'm thinking about it, to get these done. A little bit less conveyor building, right? Because, again, the hubs aren't that expensive. The conveyors themselves are 110 each. So if we go 25, so yeah, it might be better to put that second hub, now that I'm talking out loud. Let's go back to planning. Like, put a second hub somehow down in this area with a two-way connection. Now my problem is, yeah, we'd almost want to move this one over, right? At that point. And then, yeah, the problem is getting around in the back out of this one. I guess we could go underground to the second floor and then pop back up. But then if we're going to do that, we might as well just do it here, right? Like, we could just come down this way. All right, well, we'll think about it. That's like future problems at this point. All right, so what are we going to do here? I guess we need to get in more conveyors, don't we? So let's go here, and then this conveyor. Yeah, the only problem with what I've done is, yeah, if we come off of this one, we'll have the same problem, but I'm going to come off of this one, right? We would come off of here. Yeah, the problem is I'm going to cross the zones one way or the other if I try to do what I'm thinking, which is to try to get another one out over here, right? Like, so I could do, let's go to planning. All right, so if we do like this, right, this one could go out this way. This one needs to get wrapped around and go like this way. Right, this one could go this way. Now let's see, what do we have? This is an outie and this is an innie. So let's go back over to utilities. So does that make sense? Like, but so if I tried to get this one out or in, it would conflict with this one coming around this way. So the question is, yeah, now this would work out fine as far as the way these are set up, because the out needs to go over to this one. All right, so we're just gonna have to deal with this. We're either gonna build another hub or try to connect this up. And either way, we're gonna have a conflict with one of these conveyors. So let's, in the meantime, do like that, right? Because this is down and out of here, and then it'll come into this one, and then this one, yeah, let's leave that wide there, right? So we're gonna come, so that way if we choose to dip the smaller conveyor, we can. We might, yeah, so then we'll do like this and like that, and that'll get this one hooked up, and then we'll have this one coming in here, and then this needs to be dismantled. We might as well just dismantle all of that, right? And then we can connect into here once that gets dismantled. And then I think, is that it? We need to dismantle this. Let's just dismantle a bunch. All right, make it one big room. All right, so we'll dismantle all of that. Yeah, that should be hooked up. I know we're going to run into these problems. Like I said, the last time I played, if you guys go back and watch, I was looking a little bit, like I kind of figured this out on my own, or at least I thought about it. But I was like, I did notice like some pictures of the older system. It was like, yeah. Yeah, so I think that's how this has to work. There is no magic, you know, redefining these things. You know what, I'm just, for the sake of the looks of it, I am going to build another foundation right here. Right? Just a little waste of money, but I think we'll live through it. All right, so get her done, guys. And then, yeah, this is a future thing. This is what we're doing now. We'll dismantle this when that gets done. We can dismantle all this when that gets done. So what are we working on? Okay, we're getting this dismantled. Good, so we can get this one-way conveyor in. I'm pretty sure we'll have this right now, right? Yep, good. Didn't yell at me. And then we need this, and this, and that. All right, again, future. Where are we going here? So we just got to get this done. This is done. Yeah, I just want to get all that foundation in. And by the way, you have to kind of complete this entire project. Here, we'll take a look at what I was. It would sort of be nice if they just completed this, but you'll see the goofiness of what happens is it doesn't. And I'm sure there's like probably programming and or other better reasons than I'm thinking of. Now that we have this, we might as well clear. Let's clear the planning that we don't need anymore. All right, and then your guys like mysteriously wander off and you wonder like, where in the heck did you guys go? They're probably... Right now, I don't see. I did notice in one of the pictures that like these will light up green at some point here, but I think we have to assign certain things potentially that we may not have assigned yet. There we go. They're back for a moment there. They flashed back in. All right. So is there anything else going on? Oh yeah, we got our research done. So let's go take a look at. Is it this one? There we go. So we got our no delays. So we got researched upgraded capacity buses. So we'll go maybe when this is all done, still pretty early in the episode. Hopefully the baggage thing will be done. We can purchase, well, maybe we just do it now, right? Let's see, how do we do it? If I click this. No idea how to purchase extra buses. Right, manage staff, schedules, bank loans. You would think it would be in here, right? Airport value. Probably is, and I'm missing it. You guys are screaming if you know where it's at. Yeah, it wouldn't be there, wouldn't be there, wouldn't be there. Ah, that's right, this screen. Maintenance, transport capacity. Transport and deliveries, buses. Why is that locked? You would have thought transport capacity, yeah, gate control. Transport and deliveries, 150 capacity, 1 times per interval. It's not really explaining why that's locked. Dispose of everything within the zone locked. Do I need somebody hired or something like that in order to be able to do that? I'll have to look into that. All right, we're jumping the gun, getting distracted anyway. But so the next thing we want to do is airline services. So I'm going to go ahead and select this, and this will be our final tier 2 goal, right? And it gives us 50 grand, which is nice too. So we're already done the airline interest. Oh, we got it above 70. Good. That just popped up when I wasn't looking. So now we have to build 2 large or extra large. Oh, 2 large or extra large. I just saw the extra large earlier. And load 10 planes. Well, we're working real hard on our baggage system here. Yeah, see, this is the goofiness that's happening. And before they were building a conveyor right there. They're not even doing that this time. But once that gets all done, we can then go dismantle. Yeah, like I can dismantle all of this, right? Dismantle that. And then we can dismantle that and that and that. And then once those are dismantled, then we can get hooked up, right? This is out and into here, and then this one's going to come from here over, so we need to dismantle, well, we can dismantle all of this. Is there anything else? No, that looks pretty good. Okay, this one's connected, so hopefully that's good to go. All right, and then we can build some more conveyors here. Oh, that's dismantle. Yeah, the clicking, you have to, it's not just a down click. It's like it goes on the up click, if that makes sense. And I think I miss it all the time for that reason. Right, so then this should be able to get tied into here. And then, yeah, let's come back up a page, right? And then this, I believe, must be assigned to aircraft gate, and we need a hangar. Oops. Oh no, well we have a hangar, so let's come here, assign vehicles, add a baggage car, right? So we have a baggage car, so let's see, how many can we assign to? Let's start over here, assign. Okay, so far so good. It didn't yell at us, so I don't know. You know what, I'm thinking. Yep, there we go. Look, our baggage car. I think right off the bat, like immediately, I'm gonna just go with another baggage car, right? Like, because they're not that expensive. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're, you know, it's not the end of the world. So we'll have 2 baggage cars just to make sure that goes well. Looks like something's happening here. Let's see. Yeah, look, our bags are going in here. Good. Let's go back. Let's page down and see how it looks from here. Yeah, look at that stuff going back and forth. And yeah, so definitely, you know, and that makes sense the way it's working. I mean, I just didn't think of putting a hub over here. Oh, my apologies. I'm going to be right back. Like I said, my apologies. Let's do time slow so we could watch it. I usually turn the ringer down. I forgot to do that before I recorded this morning. And a lot of times I don't get calls this early, but that's okay too. All right, so good. So we have a baggage system. It doesn't seem to be overloaded or anything initially. And I don't know if we've seen, yeah, we have bags coming in and out. So yeah, like I was saying, I didn't realize the baggage thing works like that, but now we've got a good handle. They've definitely simplified it. I don't see any green on these, but things seem to be flowing. So let's see, how is our little goal going? Load 10 planes with a functioning. Well, so that'll just take a little time, and then 2 large or extra large gates. So let's pop back upstairs, and we'll keep an eye on that baggage system, right? Now this could be dismantled, I think, just to clean things up. Oh, you can't dismantle. Can I go page down? No, that's... Or am I on the wrong... No, I'm not... Yeah. Can I demolish? Okay, well that's a little unfortunate. Alright, well we'll leave that there then. But here's what I'm thinking. We put another gate in here, right? That's a good next thing because we've ramped everything up anyway. And, you know, like we need to get things better. And we can work towards a better path out of here or out of the airport, right? So what I would like to do is eventually take a line along here for now, just because about money. I mean, these foundations are like a small fortune. So let's just do some magenta because that's a fine color, I guess. All right, so if we did something along this line, this could be, at least as for a starter, how we try to funnel people from this gate, and maybe that'll help with these stairs is what I'm thinking. So we would fill this in with foundation. Let's just see. I'd like to, we need a lower floor before we can build the upper floor. So let's go to construction. And we're just going to spend a lot of our money. All right. So this, we're going to need this to go to at least right there upstairs. Now, before that's built, can we're going to be able to build upstairs some, but can I like do... Nah, see, I can't build the whole thing just yet, but we can plan on that part, right? And then like down below, I want to go to about the same area. So if we just come right here and hit page down, that was a pretty good guess as far as the left and right. Like we'd go, yeah, we still have some money, not much, but because it is a little late in the afternoon and we still have to pay for the fuel we've used, but that'll get us the upstairs and the downstairs that we need to start expanding. It doesn't look like we're going to have the money for this, but can we get the gate going anyway, right? Let's go objects. So we need a large or extra large, and we need the, oh, okay, we get discount for some reason. Requires door on the second floor, right? So let's spin this guy like that. These aren't overly expensive, I don't think, right? 40 grand is, like I said, but I think we got a discount for that anyway. All right, so now the next thing we're going to need is a little more taxiway. All right, and then one of the other problems is we're not going to have a baggage. Well, we'll see. Once we get this built, can we assign this one to that? We'll find out. All right, but that's going to be quite a bit of construction. So what I would like to do is just pause the video and let the construction go by. Is there anything else? Let's see. Can we tell how many planes we've loaded? Oh, we've got... Oh, okay, look. Now we just have to load the 10 planes. So let's... Yeah, you know, I'm going to calm down on our spending because and that's the other reason for fast forwarding, or not, you know, yeah, we can definitely go into fast forward mode. And I have a feeling that when we start getting planes in here, we really kind of need to get this stairway issue worked out. So at least we'll get another set of stairs over here somewhere. Let's see how it plays out once we get this done. And then my other problem is we're running out of money again. Like, and I definitely would like to build this. Let's go ahead and just see, get a ballpark idea real easily. All right, if we were to connect that up, not that too bad really, because it's kind of narrow, right? All right, so we'll see, and then we could even, yeah, we're gonna have to be, yeah, you know what I should do? I think we have some of these extra gates so that we don't cause, when we get to that point, we might as well put these in since I'm thinking of it. Ops. I think we have 3 of these extra gates, so that shouldn't cost us anything to do that, right? So that way when we bust this open, we're behind the security zone because it's up here right now. And then what I would like to do is possibly even just block this off, which will force people like through our cafeteria for now, but over time we'll start trying to force people in and around this way so that they're more likely to use these steps over here to get out, and even, you know, that kind of thing. So we'll start working on the trying to have the exiting people not completely conflicting with the incoming people. Though I have found when you do this like U-shaped thing in the past, there's always a bit of a conflict no matter what you do. You just want to try to keep it to where they're not backing up on the steps like they are there. All right, so let me pause it. We'll let these guys get finished, and then we'll come back and, you know, start laying some things out if we can. And I might even go ahead and just like build the upper floor here before I come back. That way we're, you know, ready to place things. I don't think it would be too exciting for you guys to see me just, you know, place that foundation upstairs here and here. So it might be a little while in real life / game time before I come back, but I'm just going to be sitting here staring at these guys doing their thing. All right, see you in a minute. All right, the jackhammers are banging. And these people, they got stuck on the wall. Now, where are they even going, right? Like they just all came over here when I assigned this to be whatever and then got unhappy about being over here. I guess they thought they could go walking around in here. It's a little bit of a game weakness that's been there for quite a while. So, in any event, we're just about done the construction. This is the second floor. If we go down, this is done. So what I want to do, if you look, is, yeah, do we build this? I think we have to get the stuff in first, right? So what I wanted to point out was that we want to be kind of, like, this is 4 wide. Let's go over to planning. We'll go back to magenta, right? It is 4 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. So like right in the middle there, if we go back up to the second floor, right, we would do like that. And then I'm just thinking we put a set of stairs that's even with this set of stairs. So this would be the tail end of it, I guess you could call it. And then, so let's do objects, ops, right, stairway down. You won't let me until that's done. Okay, but anyway, you get the idea. We'll put a stairway there. Kind of hate to leave it when we... Alright, so then what we want here, I'm thinking, is at least 2 gate agent desks. And I think I'm going to do pretty close to a copy of what we have going on up there. Alright, is this the right way? It's always a little hard to tell. Yeah, I think this is working fine for the size planes we're getting in there. Right, and you're pretty much even with the gate here, and then we'll do, you're like 3 away, and then let's get a queue just so we got that out of the way. All right, now how far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll go, all right, 10. Alright, put the tail up there, and then we'll leave a space. Why don't we do this one well, yeah, that's fine. We'll do it the same way, because I don't want them conflicting with each other. Right? Even though I'm not sure which side they're going to go to there. But there we go. So we got some queues in. let's go ahead and start decorating and such. And we get, yeah, this is out of the way, right? Yeah, so what do we do? Oh, that's one queue that they're both sharing. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it seems to be working. All right, let's go redo the queue in said manner, because that does make a little more sense. All right, so we're going to get rid of this queue altogether. Yeah, we'll do what we did over there. Now yeah, we're doing fine. We probably could use some more decorations around the queue. All right. And you know what? In this case, I think I'm going to do like this. Yeah, so this one's just a little bit longer with the tail down this end, so that way when they come out and go down our steps, which I think we can build now. Let's do ops. Alright, yeah. So we look like that would be a good spot for some more stairs down. Let's get rid of some of our planning. Alright, so at least we have a few more steps to give them an option. Not sure how well they're going to use these until we get that. I'd really like to try to get the people that come off of here to come there. There's no such thing as one-way stairs, is there? Like, well, I guess you could do escalators, can't you? Let's do ops. Yeah, escalator up, escalator down. Right? Locked. Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. We'll at least get our stairs in. We need to let's get this gate working. I'd like to even try to get it working before tomorrow. But let's just see if they get it put in. I'm not in that much of a rush because we're kind of going to get into saving money mode after this episode's over. So let's go to objects, comfort, and start putting in some more bench seats. All right, we'll just sort of. Right, there'll be a gap this way. That'll be the other. Well, that'll be a gap, and then instead of and then this way. I think we can fit one more in. So this would be a bench gap, and then there and there. That'll be good to get us started. And then let's flip this guy around. All right, now eventually, of course, we'll be talking about other things. You know, I'm really kind of wanting to put more in here. Well, the stairs are right there. Maybe we could put them down here, right? Yeah, which way is which? That's the wrong way. Yeah, we'll do this. We can keep them in line with this, right? I didn't keep it in line. Yeah, we'll just do... like that. All right, let's decorate a little bit. Decor. I'd actually like to come up here, too, and throw in some more decor. All right, I think that looks nice. We'll do a matching one where we can over here. Let's do I guess it's ops, a couple flight displays, or at least, we got one right there. Yeah, that'll probably cover them pretty well, right? We have a flight display there. Let's do one down this end. And then maybe we do one here. Let's get them some more decor down this end, right? You know what, let's put a trash can. Well, that's ops. Let's finish with this. So let's do something similar here. All right. Sort of matching on both sides, make it look nice. And then how about two flight? Well, they don't really spend that much time sitting over here. Let's go back to ops because we do want to get some trash cans. And then you know what I'm going to do too is, yeah, this would help cover. Yeah, that one's a little bit not the most effective. Now, why are you people complaining? You stop complaining. What are you complaining about? No checked bag. I don't know. I don't know what they were complaining about, but whatever. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, yeah, let's get two more staff. I definitely want to try to get... Oops. Yeah, we're going to get two more staff because this one will be complete real soon. All right, even though it's probably jumping the gun. Assigned to... No, that one's not done yet. All right, that's fine. All right, so let's go back to, yeah, garbage cans, right? Very important. And then I think we're going to go ahead and, we already got one right there. Let's turn it. All right, we just put a couple, maybe we'll put one near the steps. All right, and then, yeah, more vending, but we can even talk about like stores up here, I think, in the next episodes. All right, so we'll let this get done. That'll get that. And then let's get over to the schedule. Right? Are we missing anything? No, we'll have the stairs. I mean, we have some money, but we're about to lose it in like a minute there. Like we're going to buy fuel for the day. Right? In a few minutes at 2300, 11 o'clock, we're going to lose a lot of that. So we'll be patient, right? We go into the negative. I don't think it's going to be that great a thing, but I guess I don't think we're going to go in the negative immediately, but let's put in a little bit more, you know, like just to make sure we don't get too overcrowded if we add some flights. Drink vending, food vending. All right, let's go over to our flights. I'd really like to get that. I think I may run some time forward until we can afford this, but I'd also like to get the flights in first, right? We just can't get any nighttime big flights over here. So we have to keep that in mind as we select this or something. This. All right, so we can get a few more bigger flights in the morning, I think, pretty comfortably. So we have all the WestJet. Now, by the way, too, we do have assigned people to say like WestJet, right? We have a rep, so and we have it to aero time too. So I'd like to tend to get the aero time. And I think we could take this afternoon flight from aero time, right? Because I can't take that night flight because I can't get large flights in after dark. So let's accept this flight. And then let's just go see what Pacific Airways has. Because again, we have a rep, so I'm assuming, well, if we get to 10, then we can negotiate a deal with them. So that's the other. Yeah, so they just have a small one. Let's see if a Ford Air. Yeah, they have a morning one that's large. I think I'll accept that. All right, and then what was this PM large? So do you have, yeah, these are PM larges. Let's look for a PM, like not large, right? These are all larges, PM. Large, extra large, small. All right, maybe we'll either cancel those flights in the distant future or these are all small. Right, I don't want to over jam things too much. Large, we can do large. Oh no, we can't land large flights at night. That's the problem. Well, that's enough. We'll get a few extra bucks for what we just did there, right? And I want to rename this gate before I go too much further. All right, this is going to be B2, I guess. Yeah, there you go, B2. Okay. So this will be the A gates, this will be the B gates, and then we'll have C gates down here, I guess. So let us assign that, right? And I think that's all we need to do to get people in. Besides, get these flights scheduled. All right, so there we go. Gate B2. So we have, this is an afternoon flight. We can kind of get in whenever we want as far as the gate's concerned. And we can also maybe, I mean, the other gates are functioning fine, but we could spread things out. I just want to make sure. Yeah, see, there's the 767, 250. And this is 180 on a 707. So what I'm thinking we could do maybe is let's move this guy up a bit, right? And then just to allow for a little thing, we could take, like, say, this Atlantic and just put it at a different time kind of all together, right? So that we're not jamming up this slot too much. I don't think it matters that greatly, to be honest with you. So this is going to be a big flight. What we can also do is like maybe take this guy, you know what I mean, just sort of spread these out a little bit so they're not right on top of each other. That guy's fine, can come in later. We don't have to jam him in too tight because we didn't get that many. So we have a morning, 180 people. I'm thinking maybe we could just do that. I know later morning doesn't tend to be too busy, but why don't we take this one that's, right, that's a smaller, yeah, 140. Well, these large ones aren't that much bigger than each other. Yeah, so we'll do this. Well, that, actually, this was coming in at a large gate, wasn't it? Yeah, you know what, let's, you know what I think I want to do? Let's take this guy and put him there. That should space them out pretty well. And do we think, if we're going to get busy, let's take, yeah, I think we'd get busy here. So let's see if we can't just get this guy in, like, pretty close to first thing in the morning. Can we spread these out? We can move this guy back and move that guy forward. All right, so now we have two, you know, relatively small nighttime ones, and I think we just plop them in, making sure we don't have too many flights arriving at the same time, right? And that should just be a couple extra bucks in our pocket, and we can see how it goes. Like I said, these should all be kind of medium-sized flights, and you know, these are kind of busy right there, but I think we're actually reasonably spaced out because there's not that much going on between this hour and this hour, right? Except for this one flight. So I think we'll be okay there and good. So now all our flights are scheduled for tomorrow. And oh, did we get it in before tomorrow? I should have paused time, I guess. But there we go. So we've got, I think, a pretty good setup going. We'll get this built, you know, and then we'll come back. So what I might do, just thinking about it, is, yeah, they're really not using this. And see, now we're down to 25,000 just because of the paying all the bills overnight. Yeah, so let me come back when this is all built, and we can just take a look tomorrow together. And, you know, just, it's been a few episodes since we just sort of observed the thing together. We can get this built at some point kind of early, and then depending on the timing of everything, we can talk about purchasing this land, which then we could talk about another gate here. Like we'll get our final large gate in, but that by then we'll have these runways, so we can really start getting rid of maybe even some of the smaller flights that are coming into here and start really, you know, hopefully putting some stress on our ticketing area. But I'd like to see what the impact of that scheduling change already does. All right, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode, and, you know, we will get this completed here, and then we will come back and see how everything's running for a little while and save up a few bucks, and then we'll be ready to purchase new lands and expand even further to become a great international hub. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.